You hit the record button there, pal. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. You look sad, man. You okay?
Just did one of your workouts.
You need a hug?
No.
You sure?
Hug that medicine ball. 120 yards. I'm good.
That was fun, wasn't it? You liked it, huh?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Liked it.
Yeah, see what happens when you're not here, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consistency. It's key.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Let that be a lesson, everybody.
That's why you do this, right?
I'm here to take
That's why you do this to yourself.
I didn't come on purpose so that other people would get the message.
Right. The guinea pig,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're doing it for everybody else.
Exactly.
Putting yourself out there so they don't have to go through it.
I laid on the sword.
I like that. You're a giver, man. You're a true giver.
I did that. I missed 2 weeks just for them.
Yeah, so you ain't been here in a couple weeks. Mikey's been busy
Yeah.
making a restaurant.
Trying.
Making a restaurant. Almost ready, right?
Almost ready.
Hey, that's good. I'm hungry.
Good.
So
I am too.
yeah. I'm ready to eat, bro.
Jeez.
I'm ready to eat.
I'm gonna go in there so angry.
Now you know, like, so, you know, I worked in the restaurant business for a long time. So did you. Now you know why proprietors are always pissed, right? Like, they're always mad. You ever meet like a happy proprietor of a restaurant?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess so, but
Were they hands-on, though?
I was gonna say they're usually not there.
Yeah, they're usually just the money behind the operation,
Yeah,
right?
they're like,
yeah.
I built it. You guys deal with it.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's so much, right? And people don't understand. They're like, yeah, you just cook some fucking food. And,
Yeah. What do you mean? You got 4 walls and a stove.
Right. Right. It was the same thing like when we started the food truck and everybody's like, how come the
Man,
truck?
That must have been crazy.
Bro, we like literally, Tom and I bought this old truck, right? And it was, you know, a catering truck, food truck. But like to get it up to code to pass in health inspection or whatever through Alameda County and Santa Clara County, whatever county you're going to operate in, like you had to have everything dialed. And Alameda County is that county like with the, you know, health and safety portion of them, they like to fuck with you, right? And meaning like not fuck with you like they're going to give you a super hard time, but even when you have everything dialed in, they're going to pick something.
Yeah.
Just so
not quite where they want it.
Right, and it could be one of those that passes code.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the alpha dog, right? Where they're going, hey, no, we're in control here.
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you. And it was like, like one of the things we had was like, we didn't have like caulking on like one, like literally like a quarter of an inch of something like on our sink. They made us leave, recaulk it, book another appointment, repay a fee to come back and have it inspected. I'm like, and I mean, I think there was like two things that they did, and they were all like that. And Tom and I were like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" Right? But so, dude, yeah, there's so much stuff, man. But I can remember we buy it, and everybody like. We post shit on social media or whatever, which is probably the dumbest fucking thing we could have done. And everybody's like 2 days later, so is the truck ready? Where are you guys at today? I'm like,
that's what we've been getting, you know.
I'm like, we're at your mom's house. Come check it out. Like, come on, man. Seriously.
No, so I started the social media thing to show the progress of everything. And it's like, when you open? It's like, at least it's there and I could turn it off. But
yeah, but you know what?
And then we missed our opening date was supposed to be September 28th. So we missed that boat. And now it's like, okay, it's a complete stop on all that.
Yeah.
Because I had staff coming in, like over 30 people. Now they can't work. And that's the worst part, I think. Yeah. I don't care about the construction. But I'm telling people that, you know, I'm going to have something for them.
Yeah.
That's the biggest blow, biggest disappointment. Only one person really, though, has kind of had a hard time taking the news, and this is a young guy, but to where he over wanted.
Yeah.
Well, can you give me a month's pay since you're not open? I was like, no, man.
Bro. No.
That's not how it works. I would never project that onto someone else. I'm still responsible for me in the end. Everybody else has been cool, and I appreciate their patience, but, you know, it just sucks. I'm bummed that I couldn't deliver on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough, right? That's rough. It's rough for everybody. You know, and from that side of it, that's the side where, you know, like for that young guy, it's like, all right, man, maybe you shouldn't have quit your other job until that was ready, or you know, whatever.
Or stop looking if you were looking. Yeah.
Right. All right, so you guys are moving. Things are ticking along a little slower than you wanted, but getting close, right?
Well, you know, it's going to be right. When it does open, it's going to be open the right way. And, yeah, I remember going back to the county real quick. So we're getting ready for that inspection. We think we're pretty much there. But even when I used to do pop-ups, you had to sketch, because, you know, it's a tent and everything. So I had to sketch everything. I had to have 3 different tubs marked and labeled for, like, water, dish soap, and the other was, like, I don't know about chlorine, but, you know, like the sanitizer. Yeah.
Triple wash. You always got to have a triple wash station.
So
yeah.
I had to have those buckets, but they never roll up on you at those events. Not on me. Where I felt vulnerable was if I was the only vendor at like a brewery. That's when the target's on you.
Bro, we got hit a couple times. So give you a quick story, right? Tom and I were doing the NorCal Masters CrossFit competition in Richmond, Point Richmond out there. There's that huge indoor facility.
Like a hangar.
Yeah, exactly. So we didn't realize it. We knew that we thought there was going to be multiple food vendors, but the only other person there was doing like paleo pancakes and muffins and shit for breakfast. We're the only food truck there.
Wow.
We did in 2 days. This is Tom and I were the only ones cooking and serving food on the truck. We had Keith with us to take orders, right? We did 1,000 meals in 2 days with 2 people. You know what that's like? Like, we had a line probably 50 deep almost all day, right? So we are just flying. The first day, it's like 2 in the afternoon. Like, I've been going 100 miles an hour since probably 4:30, 5 o'clock that morning, right? Set up. As soon as we opened our truck window, we had a line at 8 a.m., right? At like 2 o'clock, Alameda County steps on board to board us.
Oh, God.
All right, stop serving. Okay.
That's Contra Costa, isn't it?
Or Contra Costa, excuse me.
No, I'm just, you know.
No. I thought it was Alameda. Anyways, whatever county it was, because we had to apply for our permit for the day. Right. All right, we're bored. You know, the guy's like, hey, I have to come on board you guys now, do a quick inspection. And he sees like how busy we are, right? And we're flying. And we were up to code on everything. We didn't have anything out. Everything was refrigerated. Everything was taken care
Covered and all that.
That was the coolest inspector I've ever had. He came on. He goes, his word. He goes, you guys are getting your asses kicked right now. So he goes, I'm going to make this fast. He goes, is everything that is raw refrigerated? Open up the fridges. Cool. Everything that you have in your steam tables, is it covered? Check. Right. What else did he check? Made sure that we, hit Tom and I, like personally, were wearing cooking gear, make sure hair was tied back, blah, blah, blah. Triple wash sinks were cool. He goes, all right, I'm out of your hair. Get back to work.
Yeah.
He was super cool about it, right? And then we had it happen, I think at Fremont Street Eats, where they rolled up on us one time. And they were cool, didn't shut us down, nothing like that. But we were slow, so they sat in the truck and took time, and they were picking us apart.
Shit.
And you guys should be doing this and this. And it was like, okay, everything
we're take it.
Yeah.
That's what they used to do with the other restaurant I was at.
Yep. Yeah. So
they always had a list.
Yeah, be ready. They're coming for you. They're coming.
Yeah.
They're going to give you something, so just be ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, workouts. You haven't been doing much.
No.
That's, you know what, though?
I've been lifting a lot of cases of liquor, though, and moving them.
I was like, finish it.
And taking them upstairs.
You're not out of the norm right now. And what I mean is, you have something like a direct special project going on. And it's funny because it falls where it does time of the year. This is a time of the year where we get this transition time, right? And you get this like weather changes. It's a little cooler. My morning people don't like to get out of bed so much. It's dark. It's cool. It's comfortable. at night, starting to get dark a little bit earlier. So my nighttime people want to go home because it's getting dark. So it's hard, right?
Some adjusting.
Yeah, and kids' schedules are changing, right? And you got all this different fluctuation of stuff. And this is where I see time of the year. You're going into the holidays. You got Halloween coming up. You got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas. This is where you see people struggle, right? Everybody talks about, putting on the holiday weight and this and that. And it's true for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's true not necessarily because people are eating like shit, but they do. But more so because a lot of people don't move as much, right? The sun's not out for as long during the day, right? It's cooler, it's darker. People are less likely to be outside moving around, right? Schedules change. All this different stuff leads to less movement, right? Now, you top that, or you put that on top of, yeah, it is the holidays. There's candy out for Thanksgiving. There's shitty food choices during Thanksgiving, or did I say Halloween?
You didn't say Halloween yet.
Yeah,
but
Halloween. There's
like
that candy
Thanksgiving,
out.
candied yams.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is true. This is true, right?
But anyway, candy Halloween.
Candy.
A lot of food Thanksgiving.
A lot of food Thanksgiving. A lot of food Christmas, New Year's. It's all that stuff kind of rolled up at one time of the year. It's kind of that magic formula to make people fucking fat.
Yeah, and you're going to multiple houses maybe now. That things
Yeah.
are all loose, and you're visiting your family. So then you're doing it at this house, at that house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you're lucky, you have it the next morning waiting for you.
Stop it. Come on. Yeah, so
it's a load up, different head change.
Yeah, it is. There's just a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff to deal with. And again, it's coming from different angles, right? You go to your mom's house, mom makes that special dish of, let's say, apple pie, right? And then she wants to send you home with the other half of the apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Look how big.
Yeah, my mom doesn't cook, but if any moms out there want to make me apple pie,
your eyes got hella big right there.
Maybe your mom wants to make me.
Hey man, calm down, bro. Calm down. Yeah, but you see stuff like that, right? Whether it's your mom, your grandma, and aunt, whoever wants to send you home with goodies, right? Like we do that shit at Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's leftover candy, even like with Dalton hardly eats candy, right? Guess what we do? Here go Jack.
Pass it out. Yeah.
Here go Jake. And then Jack eats a tub of it in a day. So people are loading you up, right? This kind of leads into like kind of what I wanted to talk about today is what we're gonna do through cast iron, or what I'm going to do through cast iron, and I'm gonna promote this here at the gym, also through Wit Fitness and Barbell, and for anybody out there who wants to do this. I don't give a shit if you're a member of the gym. I don't care if you're a member of Cast Iron. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if you're in Belgium, because apparently we have people that listen to this that are in Belgium. Ireland, those are my peeps. Okay. We're probably related somehow. It's cool. Wherever you're at, whoever you are, we're going to do a November 30-day challenge. And then if you're tough enough, we're going to roll that through December. And now what this challenge is going to be is it's going to be a checklist. It's going to be a checklist of things that we want you to do, or I want you to do every day for 30 days or 61 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to take you through November. And if you're tough enough, through December. Now, what this checklist is going to look like, it's going to be a point system. Get 5 points or 10 points or 3 points or 2 points for different things that you accomplish in that day. And you just go down and you check that box. Okay? You're going to guys be able to take a look at this, make your own. You can print it, whatever. Do whatever you need to. Take a screenshot of it and just write it down every day. For the people here at the gym, I'm going to give them like a hard copy, just a sheet of paper that has everything listed on there. You can go home, make 30 or 61 copies of it. You're going to score yourself every day. It's going to have things on it that are simple. 3 10-minute walks. You get a couple bonus points if one of those is early in the morning after your first meal. and one is later in the day after your last meal. As the sun's coming up, the sun's going down. You get points if you're going to work out that day. You get points if you run that day. You get points if you eat a vegetable. You get points if you eat a piece of fruit. Okay, so we're going to score this. What we're trying to do here with this challenge is set you up to limit the mistakes people make this time of year, right? To help to keep you on track and not be a piece of shit like Mike.
Okay.
You do not get points for donuts.
Okay, I don't know.
Don't get
I'll
points.
add it in for
There's no points for McNuggets.
I'm adding that too. Go ahead. No, what
Okay.
else are we adding in?
No.
Keep going.
These are negative points, Mike.
Mhm.
Negative
Bacon
points.
cheeseburgers?
I like bacon cheeseburgers if
Right.
they're lettuce wrapped.
Well, what if there's lettuce in them?
Shut up.
I'll compromise.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have some hydration stuff on there. We're gonna have
Okay.
sleep stuff on there. Hey, if I'm getting at least 7 hours of sleep, I get so many points. It's gonna help my recovery, right? If I'm turning all my electronics off an hour before I go to bed,
Ooh, that's a good one.
I get points. If I'm, doing whatever, if I'm substituting sitting all day, I don't want to say substituting, but if I'm adding in 20 squats every hour for the 8 hours I'm at work, so I get up from my desk, all my sedentary people, I get up from my desk that I'm beat bop booping at on my computer all day, and I do 20 squats every hour. Is that hard? Nope. Start every hour. I get up, I do 20 squats. You gotta get some points for that.
Maybe at the board meeting.
Whatever.
You know?
Get everybody involved. Talk some shit to your boss. Be like, hey, fat ass, let's go. 20 squats.
Yeah.
Maybe not your boss, but
Down in HR real quick. He's like, why don't you take one of those 5-minute walks right now?
hey, man, it's cool. John Gruden said it.
Yeah.
So the goal here is to get people to move during this time of year when they don't want to, right? It's to get people to eat a little bit healthier, even if it's
Oh, it puts all that healthy stuff on the spotlight.
right.
So it's reachable.
Right, and it's minimal, right? We're just trying to incorporate little doses of it throughout the day in everything that you do. If you do more on top of that, that's fantastic.
1,000 points?
For you? No. How about like a half a point?
Half a point.
Half a point
Man,
for
it looks
Mike.
like I'm going to get 5 points in 60 days.
In total, in the total 60 days, yeah. But this is something that I want to give people a way to not fall into that holiday rut, that holiday lull. That's super easy to do, right? Because it's super easy to fall into this stuff. But if you are consistent through this 30 days, you're consistent through these 61 days, you're going to be that person that is that shining star that everybody goes, man, look at Mikey. He did great during Thanksgiving, during Christmas. Everybody around you is being a fat shit, right? They're being lazy. They're getting out of shape. That's the time where you talk about focus, determination, and motivation for yourself. If during a tough period like that, where things are hard, you go the opposite direction, and that's where you lose 5 pounds or 10 pounds, or you start to get stronger or faster or whatever it is, and you start to, if your goals are steady, you start to look better. You talk about motivation, that's huge motivation.
Yeah, the result.
Huge motivation in a time that is the hardest during the year to do so, right? That's where everybody else wants to kind of back off, and that where you dig in a little bit more, that's going to give you that drive and that motivation to keep going forward into the new year, right? Fuck New Year's resolutions. Let's do that shit right now.
And you're all set for Cinco de Mayo.
Orale, vato. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Now we're talking. Okay, let's talk tacos for a minute. Okay, let's talk tacos. No, so it is. It's one of those things. Like I said, this is going to set you up for success leading into the new year. Don't wait. Right? Don't wait. We kind of talked about that before. Is like waiting to do things, right? Like, knock it off. What are you waiting for? And the cool part about this is with like doing this like as a checklist. You're checking boxes. Are people going to screw up? Sure. going to happen. Who cares, right? Don't let that roll into the next day or even the next meal. Like if we're talking food, I see that all too often is somebody say they have, I'm picking on Mikey, but say Mikey has a donut for breakfast. Lunchtime comes around. He's hungry. Most people's thought is, well, I already fucked up and I had a donut for breakfast, so I might as well go through the drive-thru. Then they have the drive-thru. Then they get home that night and they're going to have dinner and they're like, well, I already fucked up the other meal, so I might as well order some pizza. Right? And then the next day comes and they wake up and they're like, well, I screwed up yesterday. Today's Thursday. So I might as well just do whatever I want and then start to get fresh on Monday. And it's this repetitive cycle of fuck ups, right? Where if you do have donuts today, doesn't mean you have to be an asshole and eat shitty for lunch, right? Like, who cares? Put that shit behind you and move on.
Yeah.
Right? And that's easier said than done because most people rationalize it exactly like I was saying.
And I think it's just as hard when I say eat healthy.
Uh-huh.
I think, well, I could have, this. It's basically every new opportunity. Every new meal is a new opportunity to go this way or that way.
Yeah.
So even if I'm on a roll of healthy stuff, I think that's pretty common too. Is, well, I could have this chili dog with M&Ms on top.
Have you really had that before?
Okay. Trying to go bad food.
Mike, that was gonna put you in a whole different bracket.
Sounds
like
good,
take it.
Chili. Remember we were talking about chocolate and mole? Like, come on, think about it for a second.
I was gonna say this is gonna put you in a whole different bracket of people. Anyways, but yes.
But I'm just saying.
Yes, and I see people do that a lot too, right? Yeah. Where it's like, well, I worked out today.
Cheat meals.
Yeah, I worked out today. I had a good breakfast. I had a good lunch, so I deserve to do whatever I want for dinner.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't. Right? What we're trying to do, through this, is kind of build consistency, right? Consistency. And you do that just with little tiny things, and building those habits that kind of steamroll, right? Over and over and over again. Right? And I can't repeat that part enough. Over and over and over again. Consistency, right? There's a dude, you ever hear of the dude named Cameron Haynes? Him and Joe Rogan are homies.
Okay.
He's the best bow hunter in the world.
I think I've heard Rogan talk about
But he also runs marathons and shit.
Oh, okay.
So he'll go out and run 20 miles and he keeps it like a 6:15 pace.
Okay.
Right? Dude moves, right?
Yeah.
Dude moves. So he'll do that and then he'll go backwoods, kill a fucking elk and carry it out of the woods and whatever. Dude's a savage, right? But why I was bringing up Cameron Haynes is his saying is keep hammering, right? Keep hammering, keep going, just a little bit, bang, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And he talks about that with his runs, right? He's doing a run, he may not be thinking when he's on mile 5 about, okay, I'm going to get to mile 10 or I'm going to do that. He's thinking about his next couple steps. Mm-hmm. Just boom, keep hammering, keep hammering, keep hammering, right? And I like that message, right? And it holds true to this. You just have to keep going, keep consistency, build that habit, and go. Yeah. So we're going to do this through that challenge this year. I think it's cool. Everybody, for most people buy into challenges. They like it, right? People like having that short-term thing. I've always talked before, challenges, I'm not that guy, right? Because I have that thought of I'm thinking long term. I'm trying to go further than 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or whatever because most people see that goal and then after that they're done. They
dump off.
Right? But for a lot of people this is where they need to start because it gives them that short-term goal. The big thing is my hope for something like this is people will do that 30 days and realize okay, shit, that wasn't that bad. I'm going to extend this through December and go 61.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they hit that 61, my hope and goal for all of you that are going to do this is that you carry that shit through into the new year and we've built habit, determination, motivation, all that stuff to keep you rolling and keep you motivated and let's fucking go. You've got that full head of steam. Don't let your foot off the fucking gas. Keep going. right? Keep fucking going. So that's where I'm at with this, Mike.
Do you think there's going to be do you have an idea, without wanting to give people a ceiling, but a target for how many points they should be looking at?
I haven't really thought of it. So this is something.
Well, I'm just thinking. This is what I'm thinking is after December. Maybe,
total your points.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying maybe when they
you add?
When they hit January,
You got a calculator on your phone. We already talked about the timer.
do they want like 300 points, and then obviously build up on as many points as they can get?
Right.
But is there maybe a base? Say if I'm hitting this many points.
So definitely. So this is something where this has come from is like my last few days on my runs, like kind of thinking this out, planning it out, like coming up with different ideas of, okay, what do you earn points for, right? And it's all going to be positive points. I don't want to go like I said, deduct 5 points because Mike's an asshole today or whatever, right?
I'm going in a point debt.
Yeah. Mike, it's been 61 days. Why are we negative?
It's like, well,
why are we negative? No, and I want to have a goal for each day for somebody. And then from there, multiply that by 30. Multiply it by 61, right? And I do plan on having things in there that are only for certain days. Because I'm not a cheat meal guy, right? Like that's not my thing, but on Thanksgiving, something you're going to get points for is having a piece of dessert. A piece and then walking away. Right? Like, cool. You had your little bit. Now push your ass away from the table, Mike. This one's directed at Mike.
A hard no. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But
I don't have a big sweet tooth. But watch out for the candied yams. That's not,
is that your jam?
Dessert. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, how come?
They're good.
Who makes them?
Me.
Okay.
No, really.
Okay.
My mom doesn't cook. My sister doesn't cook.
No? Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I had to ask one of my aunts for directions and recipes. And
all right. You figured it out, though. No negative
points. Okay.
No negative points. You get to have your candied yams.
But you get...
Okay. So everything's positive.
Positive encouragement, reinforcement.
For sure.
Points. I like that.
For sure.
That's cool.
For me personally, like I don't want to be the person who just looks at the list and go, okay, I did this, 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 and this today. I did pretty good. I'm that person who's going to print 30 sheets, or I'm going to print 61 sheets or copies of this, so I can physically, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, take a pen to that piece of paper and check that box. Bang. Bang, okay, I did this. Bang, bang. And I'm going through, and then I can put my daily total down, right? To where I can add that shit up every single day. Every single day, right? I think, again, just like writing, I'm a huge fan of writing your goals and writing things out by hand. To me, it means more. Same thing with this. Same thing with this. Whether it's at the end of the day, you do it, or the next morning you wake up and go, okay, what did I do yesterday? Okay, I did this. I got points for this. I got points for this. Okay. And like I said, I want this to be a positive thing for people that they look forward to, and they look forward to scoring their points each day, right? Because it should be. It should be, man. Anything else you got question-wise about it?
No.
Why not?
Ready to see the sheets?
You ready to commit to this?
Sure.
Legit.
Commit? Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'll knock down a couple. And
are we talking beers right now? I'm gonna knock back a few. Wait a minute, Mike. What are we talking about?
I was somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a few back. What? Okay. Yeah. So in the next probably a week or two, we're going to get this out there. We're going to get it posted. We're going to get people to start thinking about this, right? November 1st. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Who gives a shit? That's when you start keeping track.
Might be a Sunday.
Okay. That's even better.
Halloween on us.
It's Halloween's.
Monday.
It's a
Monday.
Monday.
Is a Monday.
Oh, perfect. Everybody likes to start on Mondays, right? Diet starts Monday. Yeah. So again, positive stuff only, right? We want to get this out there. That way we can, or I can help you guys as much as possible with this, right? And again, think of it as positive. Don't think of it as negative. You know, if you look at this and you go, well, I can't do this because whatever. Well, there's going to be so many other things on the list that you can do. Focus on that.
Yeah.
Don't focus on the shit that you can't do, right? Don't. Stop being fucking negative about it. Focus on the shit that you can do. Like, it's not a perfect world. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but just be practical.
Right. Do the stuff that you can and check it off. Simple as that. As simple as that. If you bring me In-N-Out Flying Dutchman, you get an extra 100 points.
On it.
Yeah. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. Yeah, I think that's all I got on our challenge coming up here. Anything else you want to add today, Mikey?
Well, if anyone wants to see your recipe on the Cincinnati chili, on cauliflower rice and baby back ribs,
Yep.
we have that walkthrough video.
Yep. If any of you guys have tried that stuff, drop us a comment on it. Let us know what you thought, how hard it was to follow, how easy it was to follow, how good it was, or maybe it was burnt. I don't know. Tell us about it, right? Talk to us about it. We want to know. Give us a little bit of feedback on it, for sure. We're going to try and do another cooking video coming up here pretty soon with your boom mic. So we'll probably put something out there again to see what you guys would like. I've got some ideas of stuff that we've talked about, like of some recipes or some ideas I think that would help people. But again, I don't want to just do the stuff that I think is going to help. I want to know what you guys think will help you prepping food and staying on track, and some recipes that you guys want. So yeah, that's all I got on that. What else, Mikey? Check out the book if you guys haven't checked out my book before. It's on Amazon. It's called Whatever It Takes. You could just Amazon search me or the title. Nothing else?
About it. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Check us all out on social media, on all of those platforms. Yep. That's all I got, man.
Okay.
That's all I got. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and we'll see you guys soon.